You don't need six-pack abs to attract the girls. Have you ever been surrounded by crowds searching for a way to be noticed? Ever thought about making a real connection in a world that's so connected, yet feels so distant? You're not the only one seeking answers. Today, join me as we take an unusual route, one that questions typical flirting tactics and guides you towards genuine understanding, real connections, and yes, attraction, but in a way that's not usual. Today, let's delve into the art of wise seduction through Stoicism. In our culture, seduction is often seen as the pursuit to win someone's favor by any means. We think of big displays, mind games, and intense intellectual challenges when we talk about attracting someone. But what if there was a more genuine, authentic way to connect? A method that lets you stay true to yourself while exploring deeper aspects of your character. This is what Stoicism offers when applied to seduction. So, what exactly is Stoic seduction? It isn't about using tactics or playing games. It's about being such a stable, calm force that just being you attracts those looking for real depth and meaning in their connections. Picture entering a room not with overconfidence, but with a quiet assurance, secure in the fact that you don't need anyone's approval because you're fully content with who you are. This quiet confidence and self-composure are at the heart of Stoic seduction, drawing others with its promise of authenticity, integrity, and personal control. Now that we've set the stage, let's start with some advice. Looking through the Stoic perspective at the broad world of seduction and relationships, the first thing we see is a call to introspection, to understand and master ourselves before we connect with someone else. But how does this idea of Stoicism fit into the practice of seduction? How can we use Stoic wisdom to navigate the complex and often stormy seas of human relationships? Interestingly, the secret lies in the peace of our own minds and the resilience of our character. At the core of Stoicism is the idea that our true power comes from our ability to control how we perceive, act, and react to the world around us. When we apply this to seduction, it requires a fundamental shift in focus. Rather than trying to alter how others see us or fitting into what we think they want, we work on developing a genuine and appealing presence that naturally draws people who align with our real selves. Consider being at a social event where you meet potential interests. Instead of using rehearsed strategies to grab their attention, you choose to stay true to yourself, maintaining a stoic calm and showing genuine interest in others. You listen attentively, interact with empathy, and communicate honestly and clearly. This method, deeply anchored in Stoic values, not only makes you stand out, but also lays the groundwork for real and profound connections. But how do we cultivate this inner strength and serenity in a world that often drags us into turmoil and superficiality? Stoic practices offer essential tools for this. Engaging in daily self-reflection, analyzing our perceptions and reactions, and striving to live with virtue are foundational to developing a Stoic demeanor. By integrating these practices into our lives, we enhance our appeal to others and discover deeper contentment and peace within ourselves. The real charm of this Stoic method to seduction is both its simplicity and its profound nature. You don't have to learn scripts or fake who you are. What's needed is a dedication to your own development and well-being. By striving to be the best version of yourself, embracing integrity, discipline, and calmness, you naturally draw in those who appreciate and seek similar qualities. This type of seduction is the most genuine and impactful, a bond that forms from the alignment between your true self and your actions. Embracing this Stoic way doesn't guarantee an easy journey or perfect outcomes in every interaction, Stoic wisdom teaches us that while we can't control the results, we can manage our actions and our mindset. Accepting this helps us let go of fears of rejection or failure, opening the door to the real wonders of human connections, the chance to engage authentically and deeply, free from expectations or attachments. In essence, viewing seduction through the lens of Stoicism transforms it into a deeper, more enriching practice. It stops being about manipulation or superficial interactions and becomes a true reflection of your identity and a sincere effort to connect with others on a meaningful level. By nurturing the Stoic qualities of inner strength, peace, and integrity, you not only make yourself more appealing to others, but also enhance the quality of your relationships and interactions. This method shifts seduction from being about conquest to a journey of self-discovery and authentic connection. The Stoic way to seduction demands patience, practice, and most importantly, profound honesty with oneself. It challenges you to introspect, to reflect on your motives, fears, and desires. It encourages you to consider not just how to draw others to you, but also what types of people you want to attract and the kinds of relationships you aim to develop. This leads you away from superficial interactions towards a realm of greater truth and depth. This is where the enchantment of seducing with Stoic wisdom lies. By concentrating on personal growth, living true to your values, and cultivating a calm, strong presence, you naturally attract those who are in tune with your authenticity. Seduction then transforms from an external pursuit to a mirror of your internal progress towards virtue and self-acceptance. Here, seduction and Stoicism merge seamlessly, paving the way to more profound and fulfilling relationships. Embracing Stoicism in your seduction strategy also prepares you to handle the ups and downs that come with forming human connections. Instead of getting overwhelmed by frustration or discouragement from rejection or lack of interest, you stay balanced, centered, and calm. You learn to see every encounter, good or bad, as a chance to learn, evolve, and deepen your grasp on the art of living. Ultimately, by integrating Stoic wisdom into your approach to seduction, you navigate life with an inner compass directed by virtue, self-acceptance, and inner peace. This approach not only makes you far more appealing to those who seek genuine connections, but also helps you find deeper fulfillment in your relationships and life as a whole. Thus, I encourage you to view this Stoic method of seduction not merely as a series of tactics or techniques, but as a journey towards a richer, more meaningful existence. By aiming to be a person of virtue and serene strength, you alter how you interact with others and fundamentally change how you see yourself. It is in this transformation that the true art of seducing with wisdom is revealed. Now that we've discussed how Stoicism encourages us to reflect inwardly and develop an authentic, compelling presence, let's examine how this mindset reshapes our interactions and the nature of seduction. Stoicism focuses on mastering our emotions and responses, showing us that real seduction is rooted in self-betterment and acceptance rather than manipulation or chasing external validation. In a society that often prioritizes appearances over substance, Stoicism provides a haven of truth and depth. We stop trying to mold ourselves into what we think others expect, and instead strive to excel as our best selves. This isn't an easy path. It demands daily engagement with Stoic practices, a commitment to live by our highest values, and a readiness to face and refine our flaws. The practice of daily reflection is a cornerstone of Stoicism and becomes an essential tool in this context. Each evening we pause to consider our day's interactions, decisions, and emotional reactions. Did we behave with integrity and virtue? What improvements can we make? This habit doesn't just foster personal growth, it also improves the quality of our relationships, making our approach to seduction more genuine and rooted in real connections. A key principle of Stoicism that greatly impacts seduction is our focus on controlling what we can and accepting what we can't. In the realm of relationships, this translates to letting go of worries about acceptance and fears of rejection. By accepting that we can't control others' emotions or actions, we allow ourselves to act more naturally and genuinely, which, ironically, tends to make us more appealing. The Stoic virtue of temperance guides us to maintain balance in our interactions. Rather than giving in to unchecked desires or passions, we aim for a measured and thoughtful approach to seduction. This not only proves more sustainable over time, but also helps us forge deeper and more enduring relationships. Courage, another vital Stoic virtue, encourages us to boldly express our true selves, even when it feels daunting. By doing so, we not only demonstrate our inner strength, but also encourage others to be just as honest and open. This mutual vulnerability lays the groundwork for the deepest and most significant human connections. Finally, the Stoic virtue of justice teaches us the significance of treating others with respect, dignity, and compassion. In the realm of seduction, this means pursuing connections that are not only fulfilling for us, but also enhance the lives of others. By embracing this approach, our interactions become more fulfilling and morally sound, grounded in mutual respect and a sincere wish to make a positive impact on others' lives. In conclusion, Stoicism reveals that the most effective form of seduction springs from living a life marked by integrity, equilibrium, and respect for both ourselves and others. By concentrating on personal growth and staying true to our values, we naturally draw people who appreciate depth, authenticity, and real connections. This is the essence of seducing with Stoic wisdom, a balance of staying true to oneself while engaging openly with others, fostering relationships that are both profound and lasting. This method of seduction moves beyond trivial tactics and manipulation, encouraging us instead to build relationships founded on mutual respect, empathy, and a true understanding of one another. By applying Stoic principles in our daily routines, we not only become symbols of calm and strength in a turbulent world, but also create deeper, more meaningful connections. Every interaction becomes a chance to exhibit virtue, show our true selves, and encourage others to reveal their authentic selves to us. This forms a virtuous cycle of shared growth and deep comprehension, transforming seduction into an expression of our collective humanity rather than merely a tool for individual gain. Stoic wisdom, with its focus on self-awareness, self-regulation, and compassion, leads us to a kind of seduction that operates both internally and externally. Internally, it pushes us to become our best selves, to live purposefully, and to find inner peace. Externally, it encourages us to interact with others in a way that mirrors these personal values, thus forging a connection between our inner and outer worlds. This connection is where true seduction happens. It is not merely about a fleeting attraction, but a continuous offer to join in a journey of mutual growth and exploration. This form of seduction does not aim to dominate or control, but to celebrate the freedom and individuality of each person, creating a space where everyone can genuinely express themselves. Ultimately, Stoicism shows us that the most genuine and lasting seduction stems from a dedication to living virtuously. It is not a tactic to gain what we want from others, but a lifestyle that naturally draws those who align with our values. It serves as a reminder that in seeking true connections, What is most important is not how others view us, but how we see ourselves and how we choose to live. Thus, embracing Stoic wisdom in our approach to seduction not only enhances our relationships, but also enriches our inner selves, providing a way to navigate life that aligns with our deepest values and aspirations. It encourages us to look past the superficial, to cherish depth, and to form connections that are as genuine and sturdy as we strive to be. As we navigate through life, let's harness the teachings of Stoicism not just as a roadmap for seduction, but as a philosophy for a rich and purposeful existence. Along the way, we'll find that the most profound seduction is actually the allure of living genuinely, inviting others to partake in the beauty of this authenticity. It's in this act of sharing that we discover the most enduring connections, those that withstand the tests of time and transform us in unimaginable ways. Ultimately, the path of seduction through Stoic wisdom is a path of self-discovery and growth. It leads us to a deeper understanding of ourselves and others, and culminates in a life marked by purpose and authenticity. Each interaction becomes a chance for connection and enrichment. So let's wholeheartedly commit to this journey with courage and determination, aware that the true rewards are not mere moments of attraction, but lasting relationships that feed the soul and elevate the spirit. This is the true promise of seducing with Stoic wisdom, a pathway to a life filled with depth, meaning, and satisfaction.